The film reviewed today is an Oscar-winning short film. The title of the movie is The Silent Child. One foggy day, Joan rode into town early in the morning. She came to tutor for a family there. Everyone in this family is very busy. In addition to work, the father also took his older brother to learn the piano. The mother had to take the older daughter to the ballet dance studio. So they invited a tutor to teach their youngest daughter, Libby. But in reality, they do not hope that Joan can teach her anything. They just hope Joan can teach her a lot of confidence before she goes to school. Why is it said that? Because Libby is a child with a hearing loss. Only her left ear could hear a little sound. The mother told Joan that Libby had a hearing aid, but she refused to use it. And her ears are also ineligible for ear canal electrodes. Joan suggested she could teach Libby to talk with hand gestures, because body language is convenient for many children with hearing problems. But the mother felt unnecessary. She feels Libby can communicate easily with people now. Joan had to follow. But then something happened that changed her way of thinking. The mother, to make Libby greet the guest, immediately took the remote from her hand. Unexpectedly, Libby assumed she was stealing her stuff. Obviously, Libby is not like what the mother said about her being able to easily communicate with people. So Joan silently taught Libby sign language. Joan took her to the park to feed the ducks. Gradually, the two of them formed a relationship between teachers and students as well as a friendship. Libby also quickly learned how to use sign language. She can easily communicate with Joan by that way. The mother standing by the window saw Libby and Joan using hand gesture language together, showing no happiness. It turned out that she worried that Libby couldn't learn to use her body language well at school. Joan told her that only one instructor would be needed by her side. That of course needs to pay an extra amount. However, Joan expressed that she herself volunteered to help. But the mother thinks Joan should focus on teaching Libby to learn oral language. Joan believes that oral language and gesture should be combined to achieve the best effect. They just need to learn the basics. The mother again said that not everyone in the house was extremely busy, which was afraid it could not be. The next day, while eating, Libby did a hand gesture to signify that she wanted to drink orange juice. The older brother learned a little body language, so he understood what his sister meant. Looks like people have started to take over body language learning. That day, Joan came to teach Libby again. She heard from their neighbor that Libby was not originally the mistress's biological child. At the same time, the mother also said that she couldn't understand what Libby was learning. She also thought that the people at school cannot understand her language. This will obviously make Libby a freak at school. They hope that their daughter is normal and perfect. Joan countered saying that Libby is very ordinary. The mother said that because she had never been a mother. After that, they took her to study at a normal school. In the classroom, Libby could only sit blankly looking at the teacher, while the students around her take notes. Joan rode her bicycle to Libby's school. Through the school gate, she saw Libby. The little girl looked so small and lonely. It can be seen that Libby going to school is not the same as her parents expected, that she could blend in with the world. The little girl who used her body language to tell Joan the first love you. Joan also said she loves her too. There was nothing Joan could do other than that. The story is cruel, but also very real. It is also a very educational short film. In the world today, there are millions of children with hearing problems. However, in general schools, there is no specialized educational method. It not only affects children's learning and communication but also affects their ability to integrate into society. The hearing barrier is not inherently a learning impediment. Do not make the child a freak. Do not deny the correct instruction to your children because of your vain desires. Only by using the correct instructional method can a child fully mature. Thank you for watching. Follow my page to watch more film review.